I want to say something about Norm Macdonald because I didn't do it online. I didn't know if it was my place or not, but I feel like this podcast is, anything goes. I met him once, and I was struck how nice he was. We didn't even introduce each other to each other, but he was just talking to me like we already knew each other. And I love guys like that. I love guys that just are already talking to you like they know you, and it made me feel very comfortable. And I looked up to him, and I still do. He's passed, and it was a shock to the comedy world. Nobody knew really that he was struggling with cancer, and he eventually lost the battle. But I look at it like he beat it for 9 years, because people don't do that. But the guy was truly funny. He was he was a comics. He was a comics comic, but he was one of those comics comic that just breaks through to also the fucking the citizens and make them laugh just as much. I mean, the guy was just so special, and it was like he had this rare mix of the things he said were funny, and then also the way he said it was funny, but also the moments in between when he was saying words, he made funny somehow. And it was like the pinnacle of a stand-up comedian. It was like, it was the words, the way you say it. And then sometimes you found yourself watching Norm Macdonald laughing at the pauses because of how absurd what he just said was, or you couldn't wait what he was going to say next, or just why did he pause this way now? He just was a true comic, and he was one of those guys that just had to be a comic, and thank God he chose to do stand-up because he was great. I think he was one of the best to ever do it. And, the other day we lost a legend. And it's weird, man, the times that we're going through now and how everything's so weird and people are dying and life is hard. I don't know, things like that hit me differently now. And it makes me want to appreciate all the stuff that he did. I went back and I watched some of the stuff that just on YouTube. But yeah, I think it's important to appreciate Norm Macdonald. And he is great, and he was great. And he made me feel like I knew him. And I appreciated that because I've always looked up to him. So Norm Macdonald, rest in peace. And thanks for all you did and all the laughs. And that's what we'll end the podcast on.